Time now for Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking segment. I'm joined for that by Vedika Bahel. Welcome to the programme, Vedika. Now, you found some evidence that viral social media videos of sea turtle rescues are actually fabricated, and that they're actually potentially exploitative. Tell us a bit more.
Yes, indeed. Viewed millions of times online, we've all stumbled across various heartwarming videos of animals being rescued and rehabilitated on social media. Now, these videos in particular claim to show rescues of sea turtles covered in algae and various foreign bodies before we see them being cleaned and set free. Now, in fact, there are some accounts, especially on TikTok, dedicated to just precisely this, like this one, where we can see it has over 45,000 followers. And the caption says, "Let's help small animals together." Now, in one of the videos published from this exact channel that has over 398,000 views, we can see it here. It's titled, "Help Sea Turtles Clear Up Barnacles." And sure enough, we can see somebody going in there with a knife and scrubbing off the foreign bodies off the turtle shell. Now, in another video published on this same channel, this one had over 7 million views. There is a much heavier infestation of barnacles on this turtle's back. And in fact, if we look at what barnacles are, they're actually small-shelled sea creatures that they stick very tightly to not just the bottom of boats, but also other creatures in the ocean. They can actually burrow into their host's skin, causing discomfort. And in fact, excessive coverage like this is seen as an indicator for bad health, which is why it is important to remove them. However, these videos are indeed manipulative and spreading misinformation. And along with the help of 2 turtle specialists, our staff at the France 24 Observers were able to discover that these rescues are not only staged, but could also cause potential long-term suffering for these animals.
Okay, so how do we know that these turtle videos aren't actually genuine?
Well, the first thing, Tom, is that we reached out to Stéphane Sission, who is the director of the Sea Turtle Research Centre on the French island of La Réunion. And it turns out that these turtles that we're seeing in the videos, they wouldn't even actually be living in the water for long periods at a time. Let's take a listen to what he says.
On voit, ce sont clairement des espèces de tortues d'eau, parce qu'elles ont des pattes palmées avec des griffes, qui sont vraiment des caractéristiques de tortues d'eau douce. Donc, c'est des animaux qui ne peuvent pas séjourner de longues périodes en mer et donc ils ne peuvent pas être parasités par des espèces qui sont des espèces comme les baleines, qui sont des espèces strictement marines et qui ont besoin, pour arriver à des tailles aussi importantes que celles qu'on voit, de séjourner en mer pendant.
Now, he also confirmed that as well as these rescue scenes being made from scratch, they're also potentially harmful to the turtles as well. There's even traces of glue in some of the videos on the turtle shell in what he says was dangerous and stressful.
C'est souvent des colles avec des molécules qui peuvent être agressives, donc qui peuvent déjà créer des lésions sur les écailles de ces tortues d'eau, qui ne sont pas des écailles en plus très épaisses. Et puis ensuite, les retirer une fois qu'on vient de les coller, c'est encore une autre occasion de les blesser. Donc c'est très clairement des causes de stress pour ces animaux.
Now, I also reached out to another turtle specialist, Florence Delamico. She works at the La Rochelle Aquarium for the Centre of Studies and Care for Marine Turtles, and she also agreed that the continued use of glue and knives on the turtle shell was actually abusive to this type of turtle, the freshwater turtle. This is what she told me. She says coming to scratch its shell with a knife can cause lesions because the animal has a dermis with a blood supply just below, and that could actually cause a wound for the turtle that opens and becomes infected. So yes, over the long term, these staged videos and the creation, the filming of them could actually cause long-term distress and long-term suffering and infection as well.
Okay, so these viral rescue videos aren't just staged, they're also harming innocent animals, it would appear. I mean, why would anyone do such a thing?
Well, we cannot be sure, but the likely answer is money and trying to monetize a certain type of niche video, a certain corner of the internet, if you will. Now, rescue videos of all types tend to do pretty well on social media. They're pretty easy clicks due to just human nature, really. We all want to see an animal out of distress and have a happy ending. Now, there is a YouTuber called Dan the Turtle Man who is a turtle enthusiast, and he actually did an investigative video on exactly this topic, saying that these staged turtle rescues can rack up to 500,000, sometimes millions of views per video. If we take a look at a screen capture from that video, we can indeed see some of those that he analysed. This one has nearly 1 million views. This one has 330k views. So that's massive amounts. And coming from a YouTuber himself, his analysis was that this could amount to hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month for the creators. And this content is generated to increase traffic and monetize through YouTube and TikTok, for example. Now, he also pointed out that many of these popular turtle rescue channels, they also started out posting videos of something completely different if you scroll back down far enough. So it is a very plausible theory, in fact, that they weren't making enough money and they switched to creating something that was relatively easy to generate an income from. But either way, these viral turtle videos, according to the experts, they're actually not just manipulating users for clicks, but they actually could cause long-term suffering and distress from the animals that they're actually claiming to save.
Indeed, the animals paying the price, it would appear. Thank you so much, Vedika Bahel, with today's edition of Truth or Fake. Thanks.